right, man. Let's speak on there's a rumor out there saying that Canelo Alvarez will not fight Terence Crawford for any amount of money. And that's what he told Turkey Al Sheik. And like I said before, pack this dude up. He don't want to fight Morale. He don't want to fight Benavidez. And now he don't want to fight Terence Crawford. So he's saying for any amount of money, allegedly. So for the most part, that's why Terence Crawford, they turned around and took some of that money and put it behind Terence Crawford at the 154-pound division. So Crawford now going for 154-pound undisputed. If you didn't hear the news and see the video, basically Crawford is also the mandatory for Fondor Errol Spence WBC fight. So he had a WBO. If Fondor choose to fight Errol Spence, that interim WBO turned into the real WBO. He had a Super WBA title versus Matamov. Then he would turn around and had a WBC, and they'll be left to get the IBFs versus background Montevelli, however you pronounce his name. So the reason why it sounded like they putting him in position for undisputed is because Canelo Alvarez, apparently said no amount of money to get him to fight Terence Crawford, and people said, well, he ain't got nothing to gain. You had nothing to gain versus Rocky Fielding, Amir Khan, Josito Lopez. Only reason he fought Josito Lopez because he was trying to fight Victor Ortiz, and Lopez upset Victor Ortiz. What do he have to gain versus Ivy and Yurderman? What does he have to gain versus Egner Berlanga? Like I said before, man, y'all be giving this dude a pass. He's a PED offender. He failed 2 different PED tests according to De La Hoya. You know what I'm saying? He's never whooped a top fighter. He's never really clearly whooped another top elite fighter. It's always controversy. The 114 card versus Mayweather. We don't know what the fuck he had in his ass versus Triple G in any other fight. The Lara fight, the open scoring with the Trout fight. It was rumors that allegedly the Kovalev was paid to take a dive. He never got his back in blood versus Dmitry Bivol. Them scorecards was crazy. Somebody gave him the first 5 rounds in that fight. No way. And then when it come down to asking him to fight his mandatories and David Morale, David Benavidez, or rematch Dmitry Bivol to fight Terence Crawford, he says no. Everybody need to follow suit. Stop paying for this shit, man. Y'all, Bert and McGill fight. They say they did 520. They lucky if they did 400. Stop paying this clown attention, bro. Honestly, stop paying this clown attention. That's just what it boiled down to. Stop paying this clown attention. He don't want to fight nobody. And it's unfortunate. Because if he the face of boxing, then the boxing is basically following his suit of not really trying to fight nobody. How hard is it to go out there and fight and just fight the best every once in a while? How hard is it to go out there and fight the best every once in a while? Come on. It shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be that hard. But nonetheless, people will still defend it. He don't get nothing fighting Terence Crawford. He didn't get nothing fighting Amir Khan. Josito Lopez. He didn't get anything fighting them guys. He didn't get nothing fighting them guys. You know. But 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 that's life. But but we'll see. But he don't want to fight Bud. We can't put a gun to his head and make him fight Bud. But he'll fight Berlanga. He'll turn around and fight a whole bunch of people. And I can see if he said, you know what, I'm about to hang it up. Cool. Cool. I can understand that. Okay, I'm about to hang it up and get out. No, he said, well, I still got a lot of boxing left. Like, man, like I said before, he's a disgrace to boxing. He's a disgrace to boxing, bro. I never really liked him. I never really respected the way he moved. I didn't. He always moved like a bitch. Always, his whole career. I'm gonna continue to say this. He never had a tough day in boxing. Everything was given to him. He never had to earn nothing. He never had to scratch and claw for nothing. They gave him everything. And like I said before, if he didn't look the way he looked like a regular Mexican dude. This dude probably, he barely would be a world champion. He'd be Ramon Alvarez. He wouldn't even be a world champion. Like, he's not a highly skilled fighter. He's an okay fighter. Hence, when he go up against guys like Triple G, Lara, Bivol, Kovalev, even when they barely trying, okay, he barely win. He barely win. He barely wins. He barely wins. So, but he don't want to fight Bud. They said for no amount of money, hey, we can't force him to fight. But what we can say is you can stop supporting that bullshit. He's very indicative to be in the face of boxing. He is. He's very indicative to be in the face of boxing. I definitely agree with that. That's him. For the boxing is, safe fights, no top fights until it's the most money possible. He's a very safe fighter. He's a very safety first fight. He learned from Mayweather. He's a safety first fighter. And that's how you operate. And that's how you operate. That's how you operate. And that's how you operate. But, you know, but we'll see what happens. But he ain't fighting Bud. He fighting Berlanga next. And who knows who the hell he fighting after that. Who knows? Who knows? So only time will tell. But apparently they said no amount of money. And I believe they came up with the money he asked for Benavidez. It'd be the same thing. So are they going to hold him accountable? Absolutely not. They're not going to hold Canelo accountable, his people. And they never do. They never do. He's a cheat. He's a duck. Come on. You know, but we have to mess around and see what happens. But no amount of money. I just don't understand if he don't want to compete versus Morale, Benavidez, Bevel, Better BF, and guys like that. Why not just retire? Why not just retire? What's the point? But I guess if they paying you all this money to fight easy guys, what's the point? What's the point? If I can, why fight top guys when I can nickel and dime and fight easy guys? So we'll see what happens. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, we want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and Apple Podcast. Check out the Patreon. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.